Hey y'all, it's your favorite trader Jazz, and today I'm going to show you a real example that does a good job of explaining why out the money options are usually a bad idea and how they rarely work. And this is a trade that I took last week, so it's fresh, and I'm going to walk you guys through the trade, through my screenshots, and show you guys why staying away from out the money options is going to be your best bet. Okay, y'all, let's get into this trade. So this trade was with AMD, one of my all-time favorite stocks, if not my favorite stock. So AMD on April 18th was when I took this trade, and I decided to do an out the money play. So I'm going to go in chronological order. So it all started at 9:45. At 9:45 a.m., I see that we are down and we are continuing to head down. We're underneath my support and we're underneath all of my beams being held down by the 8 to 9 week moving average Ripster cloud. We are under selling pressure. So I decided to get in for a put. Now at this point, AMD is trading at 153 per share. So I let my Discord group know that I'm getting in, and I let them know that this is one that you need to watch because this was considered a trend rider, which is one of the 8 strategies that I teach in my course. So trend riders, you need to be watching the trade or have enough alerts set up so that you are able to get in and get out precisely, because they are determined on small time frame factors. So I got in at 9:45 with this put, and this put was a strike price 140. That is almost $15 away from the underlying share stock price. So that would be definitely considered an out the money option, which I do out the money options sometimes. I don't do them often for this reason right here. So that's at 9:45. At 11:48, AMD is now at 156. So I got in around 153.85. Now it's at 156.06. So not even a $3 difference. I'm still in this trade. It's 11:48, but I'm down 50%, only moving $3 in the opposite direction. I'm down 50%. I got in at 76 cents, which is $76. Right now it's trading for 38 cents. I'm going to hold this a little bit to recoup some of my losses. I kind of figured that I wasn't going to make a profit on this, but I wanted to get as close to break even as possible. It's 11:55. We are still trading in that 156 area, still holding. 115, we're starting to head down. Now we are right at where I got in at, because I got in at 153.85. We're at 153.96. Now we're at 11 cents away from where I got in at. So I'm like, okay, I should be at break even, right? Wrong. I'm still down 36%, almost 37%. So I'm like, okay, this clearly is not going to go in my favor. So now it's 3:46. The day is about to end. I am $1 away from where I got in at, and now I'm back down to being at a loss of 40%. So I went ahead and I closed out. And I let my Discord group know. I said, this is where I got in. This is where I got out. Barely any price difference, but the contract pretty much evaporated. This contract had an expiration date of 4/26, by the way. So I bought it on 4/18. It had an expiration date of 4/26. It had over a week to expire. This would not be considered a super soon to expire expiration. The reason why this trade was such a bad trade is because it was out the money. And the thing is, with out the money options, even if you have a good amount of time until it expires, the trade has to go in the direction that you need it to go in immediately. Not eventually, immediately. And as you can see with this example, I couldn't even hold it for the day. I couldn't even hold it for the first couple of hours before it evaporated 50%. So that is the risk that you take with out the money options. When you are doing an out the money option play, if it does not go in your favor immediately, cut your loss, because you recouping your losses is very unlikely. Even if it does get back to where you got in at, which as you can see happened to me, down to where I got in at, but because it happened 4 hours later, I was still down 36%. Out the money options plays are for trend riding type plays, scalping type plays, where it's high volatility and the candlestick is literally shooting in your direction immediately. It has to happen right away, or your contract is going to evaporate into nothing. So I hope that this did a good visual representation of a real example. You got to cut your loss with the out the money option plays if you're going to play them. This is one of the reasons why I hate them. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.